AITA for being furious that my fiancé made me go out for drinks with his friends the night after our engagement, even though I was overheated, exhausted, and wanted alone time. Short version. The night after our engagement, I was overheated and exhausted, and wanted private time with my fiancé. Instead, he insisted it would be rude not to meet with his friends again. We had already gone out with them the night before. When they ended up at our hotel, he made it clear sending them home would be rude, and since I didn't want to be left alone, I had no real choice but to go along. I'm devastated and feel abandoned. Long version, my fiancé, 30 and some, proposed to me, 28F, on this trip. It was beautiful, and the night of the engagement, we went out for food and drinks with his friends, who had helped with photos. We thanked them, celebrated, and I thought that was that. The next night, our last night at the resort, we were supposed to meet again for more photos, but I was overheated, anxious, and exhausted. I also just wanted private alone time with him. I asked if it would be rude to cancel, and he said yes. In Mexican culture, it would be considered rude to bail on friends. So even though I didn't want to, I begrudgingly went along. On the golf cart ride, I literally fell asleep. He offered to drop me at the hotel, but I didn't want to be left alone. Then, when the restaurant his friends chose only took cash, the plan somehow became inviting them back to our hotel. He told me I could rest while they went to the rooftop bar. By that point, I felt cornered. He implied it would be rude to send them home, and I didn't want to sit alone while my brand new fiancé hung out with friends. So I went to drinks, but I was miserable. I felt like I had no real choice. What hurts most is that he knows I have OCD and anxiety, and he had promised me, and my parents, that he'd look out for me and take care of me. He also once told me at another wedding that it would look really bad if I left early due to anxiety, and he stayed because people would look down on him. So why did appearances matter so much then? But not when it was about prioritizing me, his fiancé, on our engagement trip. I'm devastated. This was supposed to be our weekend, not me being cornered into entertaining his friends while exhausted and overheated. So Eta for being furious that he didn't put me first?